Hello and welcome. Today's a new day, and of course there's different bits and pieces to talk about Lego related, but we're going to go straight back to the set that keeps on giving, which is the Lord of the Rings. This is now causing utter misery for anybody that wanted this, because as of now it is on back order until the 14th. But don't worry, because you can obviously still pull the trigger on it, but you just have to do back order. You go through, you pay your money, and it will be shipped on the 14th of June. Now, we have already covered heavily the giveaway purchase. That obviously ran out on day one. It is what it is with that. This is now officially open to all non-Lego insiders as well, hence why it has gone straight on back order, because everybody that didn't have an insider's card for whatever reason is now obviously buying this one up in the UK, and they're probably going into the shops as well. But good news for those that did order it at midnight straight away. I have found out that the set is been shipped already. So keep your eyes peeled in your emails, because if you did order this day one at midnight, this is going to be coming to you. Now, staying on the topic very, very quickly of pure misery before we go to the exciting stuff, which is about the design of Bricklink program, a new Lego ideas thing to cover very, very quickly. Next lot of misery is this. I have seen in the comment section about people wanting this specific minifigure. 80, 150, scrolling straight down, you're looking at another 95, 89, 59. It's going to be pricey if you just want the minifigures. Now, don't forget, if you do the maths and you want all of the Lord of the Rings Rivendell minifigures, to buy them individually will cost about the same amount as the set. So you can do what this person's done just here: buy the set, sell the set, keep the minifigures, and then it won't cost you as much money. So this is just trying to help you guys and girls as much as possible. Now, terrifyingly, I did see one of the giveaway purchases, I bet you it's on the opposite page, with bids. It was going for £100 with 3 days left. Can we find it? Hey, there is 98. So we got 101 and 98 at the moment, 21 bids and 6 bids. So it's going to be pricey to start with, but bearing in mind now, they will be flooded on the market with these. It just seems to be the people are bidding for them, but there are still loads available. And this is what doesn't make any sense, because some of them you would have been able to have bought cheaper than what that was on day one. So obviously the market of these are going to go up, then they'll come down ever so slightly, but you can see people are willing to pay about £100 for these, I would imagine. Just imagine if Lego sell these for £25 each, people would have bought 4 of them, and then you'd have been absolutely fine, because the price point of this giveaway was 27, I think, 24, something stupid like that. It is in the older video, but I haven't got that information up in front of me. But you can see 90 quid for the minifigure, £120 for the minifigure. People are just pushing their luck at the moment. But if you are new to the game, don't worry, because we'll start talking about the positive now. Just because this set is on back order, it'll be around for years to come. The Rivendell has been out just over a year now. This is going to be out for probably a 2 to 3 year run, and it wouldn't surprise me if we get another massive one next year. So the only thing that you're going to have to fight for over the next couple of months is that giveaway purchase. But I have now spoken about this set 3 times in 3 videos, and I have said every single time I could not care less about this set, because I only reminds me from the Lego Batman movie, and I want the eyeball, and I'm going to put it in my own Gotham display. So I'm waiting personally until this set becomes double points, and then I will get more points back and get more money off. I was not phased or fussed about the giveaway purchase, but I have said this genuinely every time. If you really wanted the giveaway and you missed out, I know how painful that is, but fingers crossed it will start to level out, and you might start getting some at trade shows when they start dropping back down in price. Because don't forget the exclusive 89 Batman with the flame that came out of the UCS set, that dropped down after about 6 months. And I have just recently seen at one of the trade shows that the Harry Potter bank that came with the special giveaway purchase for the addition of the track, I did see that for about £40, and they were selling for about 70 at one point. So this will come down eventually, but it does seem to be that a lot of people are willing to pay over the £100 price mark for that stuff. Now, that is the Lord of the Rings news covered. I did actually go on this website to see if any of the stuff had actually come back in stock for on the Lego website with regards to the yellow truck and things like that. It has not. But if you've noticed, they have changed the configuration of the layout. So this did used to all be about the Lord of the Rings, and now they've just kind of tucked it into the corner because I think, well, they just don't have any of the sets. And you can see some of them are available for pre-order still. Some of them have been sold out, but I'll keep my eyes peeled on that for everybody. So, because there's nothing to look at on the Lego website with regards to stuff being new, let's have a look at the Lego Ideas stuff. Because as of now, I do believe, we have a brand new Pets in Play. So I'm not too sure what's going to be on here. So this started today. It did. So if you want to build some bits and pieces for your pets, get it in here. I will come back to this page in a couple of days' time. So I do try and cover as much as I can, as well as all of obviously the Legoland parks as well, with regards to the accommodation and things like that. And if you want to see further travel with regards to other theme parks around the world that I link in to, of course, the Legoland parks, then head over to Global Life Travels, which you go all the Disney, Universal, all the hotels and stuff like that. Now, is there any entries in here? If not, this is just breaking news. So no, I am probably the first person to click on this. So if you did not know this is a thing, Pets in Play has now started. So you have got until from the 4th of June, which is today of me filming this, until the 9th of July to get jumped in and have a bit of fun with this. Because the last one that would have just finished, I didn't even know was running. Because the one that I've kept my eyeballs peeled on is this one. So it's a little bit bizarre because you can see we've got Building a Legend and the winner has been announced on this already. So the winner got announced on the 14th of May. This just came through very, very quickly. And you can see that the Senna won this one. This was the top three. And then you've got the F1 Run Boy Run came second. That's a cool looking thing. And then obviously the other runner up was the Engineering Masterpiece. I did look at these and these did look very, very good. So let's have a quick look at this one in large. So there we go. So by the Brick Bang, congratulations to you for winning the entry into Celebrating Senna. Does look very, very smart indeed. And I know you do get bits and pieces for winning this prize. So congratulations to you. It does look great. And it's a nice little car as well. Because obviously this was a part of the Senna set that came out. So if you're an F1 fan, then you are living the dream with that. Now, the 80s was what I was covering. But we have had idea intake here. We've got another one running here. This is now running now, but the 80s all got delayed. So it all got staggered. So it went for the expert review and it went on for a much longer period of time. Normally that's only a couple of days, but I personally think it's down to licensing because obviously now they have a new license with regards to the minions and different bits and pieces like that. Now I have heard that this is now being thrown into a normal the Lego Ideas thing where it's now trying to get the 10,000 votes. I am surprised that this didn't get into the final wave, but at the same time, I think it's probably just because of licensing. So am I being a little bit thick? There was a way of seeing the top 5, but now it's all... There we go. Is that it? No. So there was, I don't know how, I don't know what I've done wrong on that one, but we did have the Goonies, we had the Gremlins, we had, I think Honey, I Shrunk the Kids got in there as well. So I do apologise to the designers that have done these because they did look absolutely fantastic. But I'm not too sure why I can't click. So I don't want to see all the entries, even though they're very, very nice to have a look at, because we're already in that stage. But anyway, long story short, the winner gets announced this month. So we are the 4th, and this will get announced on the 14th. Now, there are 5 fantastic looking sets, and it would be very, very interesting to see what wins, because they did look very, very good. And you can see this is what the winners get. You've got all these different bits and pieces just within here. You can see how it works and going all the way down that. If somebody in the comment section can let everybody else know what the top 5 sets were, that would be fantastic. I have covered them and they are on the channel somewhere, but for some reason these aren't in any order, which is not helpful at all. Now, another website that we're going to jump onto before we finish is this. Series 5, I do believe, went live now. It's just gone live, or it went live in the last couple of days. But let's take a quick look at Series 4. So, Series 4, these are the finalists. So, these are the what got everybody's vote. You can see they are all in there. We will eventually get a price for all of these. And then it is very much a case of first come, first served. So remember, with the Lego Ideas, it's your vote. It gets X amount of votes. And then depending on the competition, it will go into the Lego store. The Designer Program series is literally like a crowdfunder slash HasLab sort of thing. So series 1, almost all sold out. So the street got funded, but you're about halfway on that. The castle sold out within 20 minutes, I think. The old train shed sold out very, very quickly. So with regards to these, they didn't have a huge amount available. Why there's a limited stock of them, I never get my head around, because they could just print more bricks and give you a time period, basically. If you want it, you want it. I understand about it being funded, but I don't understand why they put a limit on them, because we've just had this problem with the Lord of the Rings giveaway. But again, it's first come, first serve for that. So this is something you need to stay up till midnight for. But for Series 5, you've now got to get your votes in. So I had a very, very quick look at this. So you can see, use the emojis to vote for as many designers as you wish until the 14th of June. So start heading over to these different websites that I've got up now, and you can see. So this kicked off yesterday. So there's a lot of breaking news now. I didn't even realize this was actually going to turn into one of those videos. But you can see it's the 3rd of June to the 14th of June. Then they go into the review, and then they have the 5 designers announced. So it is up to you guys and girls back at home watching this to start picking out some of these. Now, I will go over these in much greater detail and do this as a standalone video, because there's going to be so many of these on here. So I just wanted to let people know within this upload that this was available. But of course, we are going to be bombarded, I would imagine, with different castles, which is never a bad thing, even though I don't understand why Lego just don't make more of them, because it is their own theme, like the pirates. I say this every single time on Bricklink. If you go into a Legoland park, which is what I do all the time around the world, all of their theming in the hotels and around the Legoland parks, you used to be able to buy the sets. Now they don't make them. So the adventure stuff they don't do anymore, but they have kind of just brought back out Johnny Thunder. And then obviously the only thing that they do heavily is the Lego Friends, the castle, the pirates, they don't bother doing anymore. And of course you have got the Lego City, but that isn't really a theme in the different bits and pieces with regards to the hotel. But as we're coming down now, they do have some really nice little bits and pieces in here. And some of these designs are fantastic. So like I said, I will be clicking on all of these and obviously shouting out all the designers as we go. I just scrolled down very, very quickly to see what there is, but there's already 13 pages on here. So we'll just go through the first 2 and then we will wrap it up. But see, something like that, for example, you know what that could work well with, because that colour-wise would go well with the medieval village bits and pieces. Again, that's a theme that they could just jump into. I think the steam locomotives could do quite well. But it's also nice just to see different things, because you go, oh, I could use that in my collection, use that in my collection. Like that, for example, would work perfectly in my theme park. I just don't have the time, the patience, or the skill, let's be honest, to actually make these different bits and pieces myself. But I love the fact that people have been able to do it. Again, the Wild West used to be a huge theme under the Lego banner way back when, and they haven't done anything for that for a long, long, long time. But it's going to be, looks like Series 5 really is going to be Battle of the Castles by the looks of it. So this should be very, very interesting to see exactly what is going to be happening. You've got a nice pirate thing just down at the bottom. Christmas Carousel looks very, very sweet as well. So I'm a big fan. I've got a big soft spot for all of the Christmas different bits and pieces. You've got the Winter Village School. So that looks like a nice looking thing as well. And don't forget, I'm not even covering the current Bricklink 10,000 projects either. This is just some sort of in-between competition, shall we say, that we are looking at now. So we started off with the Misery, which was all about the Lord of the Rings. But if you are now getting yours shipped, let everybody else know in that comment section below. And obviously let us know if you did get it in 2 separate orders and you are guaranteed that giveaway purchase as well. If you are still looking for these in store, let us know what store you've been to and if they are sold out, because that has been very, very helpful to people in the last upload. I don't care where you are around the world. just help each other. Don't know why I'm such a clappy hands today, but again, probably had far too much Monster and I'm far too tired. So, with that being said, guys and girls, if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Again, get in that comment section below to let me know what you have done with the Lord of the Rings. Me, personally, I've always said I'm going to wait for double VIP points. I know where this is going. I am quite excited, actually, about looking through the designer program and seeing what is there. And interested to see what is going to be going on with this, because the top 5 for this was fantastic. I want to say the Karate Kid was in there, the Gremlins was in there. We had the Goonies Big Boat. There was a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids set in there, and something slightly smaller as well. So this is the big competition, because whoever wins this, it will be on the shelves at the Lego store within a year. So this is quite an important one. And then obviously we've got the new pet thing as well. So that'd be very, very interesting to see how quickly people get their ideas and designs in. But if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll see you next one. Ta-da.